Hey everyone, it's Allegra Davis Hanna, and I want to show you a few things about quizzes that get copied over from Blackboard or from Canvas from another Canvas course. So before I do that, I just want to remind you that if you are looking for a deep dive into building or changing or creating quizzes using either new or classic quizzes in Canvas, there are two 1-hour videos available for you in the Canvas resource array that should be in your dashboard. So this is a very brief look at quizzes that get copied into Canvas, either from another Canvas course or another Blackboard course. So I'm going to click on Modules, which is in the Content menu right here, Course menu. And I'm going to scroll down to my Module 1, and I have a Lesson 1 quiz that got copied over from Blackboard. And if you need to get a quiz into a particular module, there's a video that we have on how to do that using this plus sign. But here the quiz is. It's in the correct module. If I click on it, it's going to open the Instructor View of the quiz for me, which shows me an overview of all of the quiz options, how many points it's worth, whether there's time limits, whether students get multiple attempts, all those kinds of settings. And you can change any of those settings by clicking on Edit up here at the top. So if you want to look at how the quiz counts, the attempts, whether students can see the right answers, if you need to change the due date, you can do that. Up here is the rich content editor, and this is where you can put in general instructions for students on the quiz so that they have that information before they begin it. You can also preview the quiz if you hit this blue preview button at the bottom. And so this will give you a brief preview of what this quiz looks like for students. And that way you can make sure that the questions are showing up correctly, that the essay questions have a rich content editor, that the points are correct, that everything is numbered. So you can look at it from that student perspective if you wanted to, using the preview function. I'm going to go back to keep editing this quiz. And you can edit the questions, the point values, the question order, the question wording, all of that from this questions tab right here at the top. So I clicked edit on the quiz, and I'm looking at this questions tab. The pencil here will let me edit anything about the first question. So the question type, what the actual wording of the question is, how many points it's worth. And for multiple choice questions like this one, if I click that pencil, I can again edit what question type, the question number, the point value, the phrasing of the question, and then I can edit the possible answer choices. I can identify the correct answer choice, and if I make any changes to that question, I would just click this blue Update Question button. And so I've gone through and I've made sure that all of the questions are in the right order. If I wanted to rearrange the order, I can just drag one below the other. And if I need to change the question number there, I can do that. I just click the pencil, change 3 to 4. Remember to hit Update Question, click the pencil, change that to 4, click Update Question. And then at the bottom, I'm just going to hit Save to save all of my changes. This is going to take me back to this again, this instructor overview screen. So from here, I can click Edit to make any changes, or I have the option to preview. If you want to unpublish the quiz, you can. That means that only you can see it until it is published. Students cannot see unpublished quizzes, but you can still preview an unpublished quiz. And the last thing I want to show you is I'm going to go back to that instructor view. I'm going to make sure the quiz is published. Even though you have the option to preview the quiz, if you really want to make sure you've got it correct and that students are seeing the quiz in the way you want them to, you can look at the quiz through student view. So I'm going to click the glasses icon up here at the top right, and it will give me the option to take the quiz as if I were a student. So I see here what information students have before they begin the quiz, the point value, the number of questions. There's no time limit. I'm allowed 2 attempts, and there's no other instructions here showing. And then if I click on Take the Quiz, this is exactly what the students would see when they open the quiz to take it. They see the questions, they can scroll through, and they have a little timer over here. This isn't a timed quiz, but it still is showing students how much time they are in the quiz for. And then I'm just going to leave student view. And I will go back to that instructor view of the quiz. So I hope that helps you understand how quizzes copy over from Blackboard. Most of the settings copy over without issue, but anything you need to change, you can change using the edit button. And again, if you need to edit anything about the questions, you can do that using this question tab. I do want to point out, as Canvas is reminding you here, if students have already taken the quiz and then you change it, Canvas will let you make changes to the quiz, but it will give you this reminder that you may need to regrade any students who submitted to an old version of the quiz. So any changes you make, it's the best idea to make those changes before students have access to the quiz. But if you change it afterwards, Canvas will let you change it. You'll just have to do some regrading potentially. All right, I hope that helps. Thanks, everyone.